So the blues scale is almost identical to the pentatonic scale, but you're adding a flat third to it. So in the key of C, the pentatonic was 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1. So the blues scale, you're just adding an extra note to that pentatonic scale. So you're adding a flat third. So it would be 1, 2, flat 3, 3, 5, 6, 1. Now the blues scale, because it has an extra note, I think is easier to play because it fits in a measure. Whereas the pentatonic scale, you had to either start in a different spot or you had to start in the middle of the count so that you could end the scale on that one beat. So the blues scale fits perfectly with both 4/4 and 6/8 time. So if you're going to play a song in 4/4, it would work great for triplets. So you would play one octave over half measure. So if you were going to count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, like that. Or if you speed it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, like that. You can do a half measure down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Or you can do 2 octaves and play a full measure. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Or you can come down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Or you can go up an octave and then come back down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Or you can start at the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Or you can just keep going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And so eighth note triplets work really well for songs that are in 4/4. Now, if you go to 6/8 time signature, so you can do a 16th note for 6/8 in a half measure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Or the same thing, you can go up 2 octaves in a whole measure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Or you can go up and down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Or you can just kind of keep going like we did earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Kind of like that. And it's great for a longer riff too if you're doing 16th note triplets. So there's 6 beats in a measure. And if you're doing a 16th note triplet, there's 3 notes in each count. So it would be 6 beats times 3 notes in each one is 18 notes. And then remember, when you're doing a riff, you always want to add one more note at the end that lands on the one beat of the next measure. And so for this one, you'd have to do 3 octaves. So if you're going to end up here, you're going to have to start down here. So a 16th note triplet in 6/8 time, it would be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Or you can come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Like that. Now the blues scale does have a new set of finger patterns, so you're going to have to learn those, and they're completely separate from the pentatonic scale, but it's not too bad. So there's 3 groups. So group 1 would go in this order: C, F, G, and D flat. And your finger pattern is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5. So in the key of C, we just showed you, but we'll do it again. So it would be 1, 2, 3, and then you bring your thumb under, 1, 2, 3, 5. And so group 1, you're always going to end on finger 5. And if you go up 2 octaves, and you come back down the same way. So that's the key of C. The key of F is exactly the same. So it would be, that's for 1 octave. And if you go up 2 octaves, end on finger 5, come back down. And then G is identical to C and F, so it would be, and then 2 octaves. So that's an example right there where you have C, F, and G that are exactly the same. The black note is the flat third. And so it's, if you can play a riff in C, then it's identical to play it in F and G. So that's why I like grouping these keys together so that you're not going incrementally up a half step. I think it's just easier to learn. So we got C, F, G, and then we have D flat. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then you bring your thumb under, and you end on finger 5. And if you go 2 octaves, and then you bring your thumb under to start the new octave. So that's group 1. Group 2 is going to go in this order: A, D, E, B, and F sharp. So your finger pattern for group 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 5. So if we start in A, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring your thumb under and finish it off 1, 3, 5. So that's 1 octave. And then 2 octaves would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, but you keep going. So you bring your thumb under and start the new octave, which is where you started in the beginning. And you finish at the top with your pinky. And then the key of D, if it's 1 octave, you end on with your pinky and you come back down. If it's 2 octaves, you bring your thumb under and keep going. And we move to E, and I'll actually move down here. And then 2 octaves. Bring your thumb under and keep going. And then we'll go to B. And if you want to go 2 octaves. And then F sharp is the last one in group 2, so that would go. And then 2 octaves. Bring your thumb under. Now group 3 is a little bit trickier because you just kind of have to remember these. So the only way I can remember it is similar to the pentatonic, where you're starting A flat on your second finger and B flat on your third finger. It's going to be the same with these. E flat's completely different, so you just kind of have to memorize that. But A flat would start like this. So you're using fingers 2, 3, and you bring your thumb under. 1, 2, 3, bring your thumb under. And then you end with your second finger, which is where you started. So if you're going to do 2 octaves, and then B flat, you're starting with finger 3, and you end on finger 3. So it's 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and you come back down. And if you do 2 octaves, because you're ending on your third finger, which is where you started, you just keep going. And then E flat, you have to kind of remember this one. You're starting with your second finger, so it's 2, 3, 4. Bring your thumb under. 1, 2, 3, 5. Now, if you're going to do 2 octaves, you have to end it on your second finger because that's where you started. So this is one of those kind of confusing ones. So if you want to, you can practice 1 octave with ending on your second finger and coming back down. Because that will help when you go to the second octave, you remember to bring your second finger across. And then when you end, it's 2, 3, 5. And then 2 octaves. So that is the major blues scale in all 12 keys. And the next lesson, we're going to work through our speed drills to find out where you're at and what you need to work on.